why doctors are always late, except with their bills. I don't even know why I'm here.
Well, that's in case the results of Miriam's test indicate either permanent damage or incompetence on the part of Martin and Greeley.
Well, you dropped the lawsuit at Miriam's request.
I know, but we can sue again, Harold, if I request it.
Oh.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Dr. Thompson, my attorney, Harold Webster.
Doctor?
I don't think we'll be needing Mr. Webster's services.
Oh.
Your daughter's making a steady recovery.
Well, now, that's a relief.
Primary test results show no permanent damage, as we feared. She could be released in a few days.
She can come home?
Miriam will soon be well enough to leave the hospital, but she will not be well enough to return to her old environment. The price of drug dependency, Mr. Carpenter.
Come in.
Jason,
Oh, Alan, is that time of the month already? Oh, put them right there, thanks.
there seems to be a problem.
Problem?
The books didn't balance.
Oh, not the proverbial needle in a haystack again.
This is more like a log.
Well, the big ones are the easiest to find, didn't you say?
Oftentimes that's true, Jason, but this is a very substantial one. A total of $1,463.42 missing.
Well, it's probably an invoice from some materials that haven't been posted.
The invoices balance out. The shortage is in two areas, petty cash and that special project fund.
We hardly use that much a month on both of those funds combined.
That's why I'm concerned.
Computer made a mistake.
Computers don't make mistakes, Jason, and figures don't lie.
Well, there must be a mistake someplace, Alan, with the computer operator or in our bookkeeping system.
I don't think so. Who has access to petty cash?
Beside myself, just Gil and Kathy.
I noticed the name Peter Davidson on several slips with Kathy's signature below.
Oh, yeah. Well, Peter runs a lot of errands for us from time to time, but he doesn't have access to that cash box that stays locked up in Kathy's desk here. Oh, come on, Alan. You're not accusing
I'm not
Peter.
accusing anyone. All I know is that computer printout shows a shortage of $560 from petty cash, and it's my job to find it.
I find that figure hard to believe.
There's $900 missing from the special project fund.
Our Peter definitely doesn't have access to that checkbook, just Kathy, Gil, and myself. There's got to be an error in posting. But I don't have time to go into it now. I got to get to a meeting, Alan.
Of course.
Look, let me check this over when I get back from the meeting. Could you drop by later on this afternoon, say after 5?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. And Alan, we'll get to the bottom of this. But for now, let's just keep it between ourselves, okay? Thank you.
Oh,
Marion.
hi, Mr. Randall.
Hi, sweet.
Hey there. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's all right.
Mrs. DeVane prefers to talk rather than eat.
How'd the luncheon go?
Well, besides long and boring, it was great. DeVane printers will be glad to handle your campaign posters and the flyers and the buttons, too.
Oh, good.
You seem a little down.
Well, just a couple of things on my mind.
Is Gil one of them?
No more than usual. He called in earlier this morning. He said he wanted to take a couple hours off this afternoon to get the rear end of his Corvette checked.
Did he say anything else?
No? Should he have?
Oh, no. You know, Gil. I just wondered.
Well, I should be back in about an hour. Bye, sweet.
Bye-bye.
Ben Martin, tell me where we're going before I take one more step.
I told you there's a patient who wants to see you.
Then what's the patient's name?
Neb?
I don't know a Neb.
Yes, you do. In fact, I think this is his room right here. I'll check.
You've already checked 2 other rooms.
No, I really think that this is his room. Oh, hi. Yeah, there's someone here to see you. I told you.
Ben, you tricked me.
But a part of it's the truth. I mean, I'm Neb. I'm a patient man, and I wanted to see you alone.
Neb. Oh, Ben backwards? Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. But this is good.
You're just full of surprises today, aren't you?
Oh, I try. I'm glad you surprised me by dropping by today.
I didn't know I'd catch you at such a good time.
Well, the timing's perfect. You know, once you start teaching, you won't be able to drop by like this.
I'll make time. I don't start teaching for another 10 days. And it's night school.
I really wish you would reconsider.
You already said I could.
But well, if it means that much to you,
Well, the room's not vacant around here for long.
Nurse Mullins, my wife?
Sure, Doctor. Sure.
Well,
Tell me you didn't offer the arresting officer money.
he wrote that down.
We can claim intoxication as your defense on that one. It's the only offense where being drunk can help you.
I wasn't drunk. I just had a few. You know, I was driving fine.
And what's your excuse for driving 105 miles per hour in a 35-mile-an-hour zone? Stupidity?
I didn't see the signs.
Well, how could you? It was midnight and you were passing them by too quickly to notice. Besides, where is it legal to drive that fast?
You know, you're sounding more like a judge than an attorney. If you can't help me out of this, then forget it.
I'll do as good as any other attorney with a case like yours. 3 tickets in 1 month is a bit much to explain, even considering stupidity.
Okay, you can say and do anything you want, but I need my driver's license and my dad can't find out about it. I can handle a fine, but I can't handle that.
According to your record, you've handled some large fines already.
Look, I'll handle the freight charge. You'll get your fee.
Your big mouth is about to lose you the best thing you've got in this case, me.
Sorry. Just that if I wanted a lecture, I'd go to my father.
I'll handle it as discreetly as possible.
That's all I ask.
But I can't promise you your father won't find out.
I don't care what it costs. It's just gotta be kept quiet.
I'll do what I can. But your father is county commissioner.
But there's gotta be something you can do.
Don't you think it's better if he finds this out from you rather than...
I told you I don't want him to
Whatever
find
you
out.
say. I'll get to work on it right away. And don't worry. If all else fails, you can plead insanity.
Yeah. I've already reformed. In fact, I could prove it over dinner tonight.
No, thank you. You're not my speed.
I won't drive fast.
I wasn't talking about cars.
Well, we could park and discuss your soft shoulders, your dangerous curves.
Listen, if you don't take your hands off me, I'll slap you with more than a speeding ticket.
You know, I just wanted to make sure I had an attorney with good taste. Or is that an attorney that... never mind. See you later.
Honey, what is it?
Gene, I'm bored.
But I thought you said you were happy, babe.
I am happy when I'm with you and Jimmy. But Jimmy's at summer school and you're working and I'm at home alone doing nothing.
Oh, but Carl, I mean, there's the housework and the gardening and everything.
The housework hardly takes any time at all, and how much gardening can a body do?
Well, you could visit Mom.
I have, but she has a life of her own.
I know it is. You're used to Mom being around all the time.
That's not it, Gene.
Carla, now look, I know it's difficult for you to settle down after being in the fast lane for the past 2 years, but you'll get used to it, baby.
I don't want to get used to it, Gene. I want to feel useful and productive and worthwhile.
But baby, Carl, I thought you knew. You know that you're worthwhile to me.
I know you love me, Gene. And you try and show it in so many ways every day, and I love you for it. But as fulfilling as your love is, there's still something missing.
You need a hobby. That's it. You can go back to college.
No, Gene, no.
Carla.
I want to sing. It's in me. It's part of who I am.
You said you were going to join the church choir.
I've tried that. Now, I've prayed about this and
Carla, now wait, now hold just a minute. Now, you turned down the L.A. offer because you said you wanted to be with Jimmy and me. You said that you were happy being a housewife.
And it was enough. For a while. But it's driving me nuts, Gene.
I can't believe this.
When we got back together, you said you would be understanding about my feelings. Well, now I'm asking you to be understanding about my need for a career, too.
Come on, please. Look, all I understand is the best that I have given you still isn't enough.
That's not true, Gene.
You know what? This is a replay of the nightmare I had 2 years ago.
I see what you mean. It looks terrible from the street.
Yeah. A front window display is supposed to attract customers, not turn them off.
Well, the outside appearance just doesn't project an appealing image of what's on the inside.
Well, sometimes appearances can be deceiving, but not in this case. There's nothing appealing in here.
Well, I hope your redecorating plans are going to improve business.
What I'm planning is a major overhaul, and it can't hurt.
How are you going to overhaul those front windows?
Well, I was thinking that I could put some T-shirts up, and then a sign that says, "Let your T-shirt say it for you." Then in smaller print, in 25 words or less.
That sounds inviting.
And I could tack some record albums up, and put a few posters on the wall. Oh, and put a sign advertising our new jewelry line.
Jewelry?
Yeah. I thought I told you. It's just a costume, but it's a good markup, and it looks expensive.
You know, the Cummings are putting a lot of trust in you, letting you do this redecorating all alone.
Oh, well, Peter's gonna help, too. I haven't decided what to do with these books yet. I'm thinking about burning them.
You should leave them out, put them on a rack in a different place, and have a closeout.
That's better business.
Much.
Hi, Peter.
Oh, don't let me interrupt the sailing.
It's my mother.
Oh, Peter, it's so nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Me too. I mean, I've heard a lot about you too.
Is something wrong?
No, it's just that you're so much more attractive than in the paper.
Well, thank you for the compliment, Peter.
I guess we better get busy.
How late do you think you'll be?
Not sure.
Oh, don't worry, I'll take her home after we're finished.
Oh, thank you, Peter. I can't wait to see this place tomorrow. See you later, Peter.
Okay, bye-bye. Very pretty.
You think I'd have an ugly mother?
Well, no, of course not. Must be kind of nice having a judge for a mother.
It's just nice having a mother.
Yeah, look, I'm glad things are working out for you.
Thanks. Yeah, if they could just work for the Cummings.
I thought they were with the clinic and all.
Yeah, but the rent for the clinic isn't enough to support the bookstore and them.
I thought things were picking up after all your changes.
It has. And I'm determined to put this place in the black.
Well, hey, do the Cummings know about all this?
They'll thank me later.
Jill.
Trust me. I'm doing this for them. They're nice, but they don't know a thing about business.
And you do?
Well, my last changes helped, and they loved it after the shock wore off. Wait till you see what I've got planned this time.
Well, you know, I've never seen you more excited. What's in it for you?
Nothing. Except maybe a chance to make up for everything and to show my appreciation.
Is this the same Jill Hansen I know?
I'm just getting to know her myself. I was afraid to show my real feelings before, but I'm learning.
Yeah, I think you are.
Well, look, we can't stand around here all night. There's work to do. Okay. You lock the door and turn the close sign while I clear out the register.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, this was a very profitable month.
If not for several unanticipated withdrawals.
Well, I located $60 of the missing petty cash fund. See, right here, I forgot a debit slip when I took the money out to buy the men some chow that were working overtime.
Well, that leaves a balance of $500 missing from petty cash, plus $900 from the special project account.
I still say there must be a mistake.
I admit it's a possibility, Jason, but the greater possibility is that someone took the money.
But you're talking about Kathy or Gil. Kathy has been with me for almost 5 years. I trust her fully.
Isn't she divorced and raising 2 small children?
Yeah, but she wouldn't steal the money. She'd ask me for it.
Are you sure?
I trust her. And my son Gil doesn't need the money. I pay him a good salary and he lives at home. No, Alan.
Then we come again to Peter Davidson.
Kathy, Gil, and myself are the only ones with access to that cash box. There must be a mistake.
Let's talk about that special project fund for a minute.
All right, that's a special checking account that we set up. And there again, only the 3 of us are authorized to write checks on it.
I noticed a check written to Peter Davidson.
Well, yes, he's our scholarship recipient for this year. Hardly a candidate for a thief.
Jason, it's not my intention to accuse, but the money is missing.
Oh.
And you're too trusting to suspect anyone.
Alan, show me that the money is missing. Prove it to me. This has never happened before. And besides, for checks and cash that are over $150, I have to personally co-sign. Come on in. Oh, hi.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, Alan and I were just wrapping it up. Do me a favor, Alan. Go over the figures one more time. We'll talk in the morning.
Sure, the results will be the same.
And to what do I owe the good fortune of this visit?
I was looking for Mary Ann. She wasn't in her office. I was thinking maybe you might know where she was.
I'm sorry. She left a half an hour ago, and I'm sorry that you made a trip over here for nothing, Terry.
Well, that's all right. It was on the way, and I thought, if you're not busy tonight, you're welcome to come over for the classic Davidson meatloaf. I owe you one for the pizza the other night.
Oh, thanks. I'd love to, but I've made other plans.
Oh, I see. Well, it was just a suggestion.
Say, you give rain checks?
Well, sure. You're welcome to come over any time.
Well, in that case, you can expect on hearing from me real soon.
Good. Okay, well, goodbye, Jason.
Goodbye, Terry, and thank you for coming.
Hello, Miriam. Nancy, hi. Still a little nervous? No, you just scared me. Well, now, why would I want to do that? You've never been afraid of me before. And don't pretend that everything's fine between us now. Well, what can you be talking about? You know what? Know what? I just don't want to talk about it, so just leave. Well, I came to see how you were doing and to cheer you up. Well, I'm just fine. Well, your father said that the doctor said you'd be able to leave soon. He did? I guess that means you're getting better, physically. I'm a lot stronger. And you're thinking clearly, too? Yes. Now, would you just leave, please? Miriam, I came here to visit you. Well, I want to rest. Well, you'll have plenty of time to rest after I've left. And I don't see how you have any time to rest anyway with everyone asking you questions. I mean, the doctors and the nurses and Sergeant Lasky. Have you spoken to the sergeant lately? I don't want to talk about it. What did you tell him? Tell me, Miriam. You told him, didn't you? Told him what? Don't play games with me. You know perfectly well what I'm talking about, don't you? Don't you? I don't...
What's going on?
Well, if it isn't the sugar-coated doctor.
Get out of here.
This isn't any of your business anyway.
Miriam's welfare is my business. Now, shall I call a security guard or the police?
I was just leaving anyway.
And Nancy, I better not see you here again.
Come in. You know, I charge my regular clients when they're late for an appointment.
Well, name your price.
I'll think about it.
Any new developments on the Dennis White suit?
Plenty. I found out today that he'd sued 2 other employers for the same back injury in the last year.
Ah, I thought he was faking it.
Mr. White's a real con artist, but he won't get 1 cent out of Prescott Development.
You know, you're too much. A corporate attorney with beauty and brains.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I should have visited the 3rd floor earlier. This is the best news I've had all day.
I could tell something was bothering you when you first came in.
Yeah. It's probably just a false alarm, but Alan, our beloved accountant, thinks that somebody's been stealing money from the company.
How long?
Past month. I'm hoping it's just a mistake.
Randall's a sharp guy and seldom wrong. How much?
$1,463 and change from the petty cash and special projects funds. He's checking the figures now.
You've had a rough day.
Oh, baby.
I know just what you need.
Oh,
Just relax.
you know, Joan's still working.
Be right back. Joan, you don't have to worry about finishing that this afternoon. I'll see you in the morning.
She doesn't usually work this late.
She wants a raise.
Ah.
Let me fix you a drink.
You know I don't drink.
Well, it will relax you after a long day.
You're doing fine.
I can do better.
it just came for you.
Oh, how beautiful.
Here?
Yes, that's fine.
Oh. Are you feeling better?
Yes. Wonder who they're from. Probably from Daddy. He's always sending me flowers.
Oh, how cute.